One wheel on that old cart we used to hold the lumber around had a slow leak, and it turned out to be the valve stem that had some damage to it. It wasn't really patchable, so all I could get hold of on short notice on a Sunday was a 6.5-8 tube, and this is a 6.0-9 tire, and so it wasn't the perfect fit, but it was cheap, so we thought we would try that. We only had screwdrivers and crowbars. I have better tire irons and they will be used later on, but we used what we had around to get the tire in place. And as I was afraid having a slightly wrong size tube, these cheapo butyl tubes can't handle any stretch, and yes, it cracked on us. Luckily my dad remembered we had a bolt in place valve stem made for tubeless tires that we for some reason had purchased two of, I think, when we had issues with the tractor a while back. So, and he even remembered where it was. I had totally forgotten about it, so we put one of those in place with the valve core removed, so you get more air in there quickly. We could get the tire to seat on the rim, and then you can reinstall the valve core to get the correct pressure in there. And we did check, and it leaks quite a bit between the tire and the rim, so it will not hold air for very long, but at least we could keep working, and this wasn't holding us back too much. It ended up being near the building site and being absolutely no air in it, so we unbolted it and brought it up to refill it once more. Had the hose by now, but wanted to bring out some better tire irons before tackling putting the correct size hose in there. Old hose was or the wrong size hose was just cut and pulled out, and then some struggling getting the new one in, and the valve core, bolt-in valve core, was removed. Some struggling getting the new hose in place. These small stubby tires, it's like a small gap and a lot of hose you have to get in there good enough that you don't pinch it when you try to wrestle the tire back into place. It's plenty easier with the proper tools. You can see a chain dangling there that holds the valve stems to it doesn't sneak into the tire and gets away from you. I did get good video showing that nifty little tool if you wrestle. It's come from the motorcycles. I've learned to use that. Well, with the tire in place, it was just struggling. It was so restrictive getting any air in, and I could get any readings. This was also a cheaper tube, just the correct size, so I ended up replacing the valve core, and all of a sudden things worked a lot better. So that was probably just bad. And then we pumped it up to suitable pressure and then reinstalled it on the little cart. We are done with moving material around for right now. It might be used for something else in the future, so hopefully it will be possible to just air it up by then, because if it sits for years you should not be surprised if the pressure is low.